What is up? Holla holla. So I obviously don't have an intro because I've never made a video like this before, but basically I laminated my eyebrows 2 days ago. I was aiming to do 48 hours dry with no water to like make sure they're set, because technically laminating your eyebrows is just perming them, just like a lash lift is basically just perming your lashes. And my aunt used to have perms when I was younger, and she never used to get her hair wet for 48 hours. We've also all seen Legally Blonde. She obviously killed her dad because what? She was at home. But I got that wrong, but you know what I mean. She wasn't in the wet t-shirt competition. So basically, I did 24 hours, then I slept, so what I did 36 hours, which is alright. I was in the shower this morning and forgot and went full ham on my eyebrows. But if you can tell, so basically my eyebrows are very bottom heavy, so I always found that I was growing, see, look, you can just see that they just actually spring back. They are very bottom heavy, so I was always drawing in the top. But I mean, if you can see here, I can fully, I'll just look in the mirror down here, that's basically what my eyebrow used to look like. But see, I haven't drawn anything in, I haven't trimmed any hair or anything like that, and obviously with current lockdown situation happening, I can't see myself getting my eyebrows done anytime soon. But this, I think, just makes the life so much easier, because I feel like there's actually, I'm not having to draw the shape in of my eyebrow, which is what I was doing before, which I find very difficult. So doing this, it just shows it, I feel like it's just so much easier, because you know where all your hair is, and all you're doing is then adding the hair sporadically of where you want. So maybe just like to give a bit of shape more in the arch, or like still here I still have a little gap, but definitely easier to manage. And also when you're not wearing makeup, like casual quarantine is happening, I find that it's easier because you just brush them and go. So I highly recommend. It's from Amazon. Will I link it down below? Probably, yeah. Do I have a discount code? No, for obvious reasons. But basically it is a lash lift kit. I used all of the products minus a few tools for my eyebrows. So I will now be using it for its actual purpose, lashes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one eye fully, and then I'm just going to skip and the other eye will be done. I personally think that that's the best way to do it, so I don't get panicked. I have had my lashes done before, once. My aunt did it, like an LV, and that was fine. Obviously, I was laid down on like a bed, I had a warm towel, I had a little nap, like that was a full situation. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do that, and I don't trust my boyfriend to do that either. So I'm going to stop. I just realised I don't have any cling film, and I don't have a drink. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, I'm going to, oh, should I do the clap? I'll clap, and then I'll appear. I don't know if that worked, but here we are. So I am back. I got a few more things than what I said. First, drink. Looks a bit murky. It's basically sparkling water, Highgate, if you must know, 65p for a big bottle, Sainsbury's, and just some lemon juice that I've squeezed in. So yeah, I have got some micellar water. I've already wet a pad on that, and I have got a, oh god, I thought the lid was on that. Just got a little eyebrow pencil. No, it's an eyebrow pencil, but I'm using that. I've also got cling film. See, this is where it gets tricky. I've seen a few videos of people doing it and they haven't used the cling film, but I did use the cling film method for my eyebrows and it's pretty amazing. So I think I'm gonna continue to use it. I didn't show you what was inside the kit, sorry. So basically I've already opened bits. So it looks like that. That's meant to be there. and that's meant to be there. So imagine, wow, amazing. So basically you have a cleaning tool which looks like this. It's got like a comb on this side and then it's flat on that side, and that is to help to remove the product. We have these, they're like tiny little earbuds, like, you know, they are to help you apply the product. I didn't use these when I did my eyebrows because I was doing a large surface. I actually just used a normal earbud, so you could definitely do that as well. I think for these it would actually be really good to do the lashes. You have a variety of sizes of the pads that stick on your lash, on your eyelid. And what else do we have? We have, and then the 4 things. So one is the perm, which you put on first. They are numbered, so it is foolproof. Then you have the fixation. Then you have the oil nutrients. And then you have a cleanser. And you also have some false lash glue. So basically, first of all, what I'm going to do is, because I've already washed my face and done creams and stuff like that, and also I am really hot at the moment, I feel like it would be good to just get some micellar water and just basically run that over my lashes, just to make sure that like all the natural oils. I rub quite hard on my eyes, which is actually really bad, but so I don't know why I've done both because I'm just doing this one. I'm gonna do this eye. Don't watch that. I don't think it's a bite. I hope it's a bite and it's not like a spot, because it's been there for a while and it is pretty big, so just avoid that. But I am gonna do this eye because I have a mirror here, a bit dirty, but I'm actually just gonna put the mirror here so I can lean in and really look, and also you will be able to see me from this side, so apologies for that. So basically I'm absolutely boiling. So first things first, eyebrows for less. Let me just pop my video. Right. So first things first, my hair is up. So like I said, the lashes come in loads of different sizes. Actually, I've got quite short eyes, so the size that actually works for the circumference of my lid is in fact the small. But when you do get them, the large, I don't know if you can see here, but basically they're the size differences, but you have a different raise. So like the smaller size are obviously for smaller lashes, so it would kind of go up. So if you've got long lashes and you're going in to the small, they'll stick up and they'll be very much like this, but the bigger one will be like that. I don't know how to explain it, so that's how I've done it. So I don't really know, so basically what I'm doing now is just checking out the size. I mean, that is pretty nuts, but I'm gonna do that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of lash glue on the back. It is kind of sticking, but what I don't want is it to separate and then maybe some of the product go into my eye, because that would be a disaster. So yeah, I'm gonna glue that and stick it to my eye now. Oh, actually, I've actually got medium 2. So you have a small, a medium 1, a medium 2, and then a large. I'm going straight in for a medium 2. I also realised I haven't given you a before, so if you can see, these are my lashes before. I mean, I don't have short lashes. I do think I am quite fortunate with lashes. I think that when I put mascara on, it's very noticeable that I've got mascara on, but you're never happy with what you've got, and I want more. So I've got a lot of hay fever, so if you hear a lot of this, that's why. So I'm putting on some lash glue just to help us sister out. I'm just going to press down a bit. Also, don't press too hard because it's your eye. But Actually, then it's gonna take a lot longer than I thought. So, my memory card was full in my camera. I've downsized also to a medium. I did have medium 2 on beforehand, but that gold was just not staying on. So, but what's happened is I've done medium, it's stuck on. God, I'm ready to go. And then my camera card was full. So it's actually, I'd say, been about 20 minutes to half hour. So I'm now concerned that this isn't gonna stay on my eye, but we move. So basically, I'm now gonna so I've used the eyelash glue to stick this to my eyelid. The next stage, I look mad. The next stage now is to use the eyelash glue to then adhere the lash to said pad. I've got really watery eyes. They water all the time, all year round. So I've got some cotton pads, earbuds. Just do this. But the thing is, my eyelashes are sticking out. I've got loads of these. I'm just going to use one of these that comes with the kit. Look, can you see? My eyes are very watery. So, I mean, you can see I've literally got nothing on here but the glue, so it's not the product that's making my eye sting, so don't worry about that. It's also amazing that you don't realise how many lashes you have. Like, what? So the first step is the perm solution. That is just that. So I'm going to keep this one aside because that had glue on it, and I'm gonna get a fresh one of these. I'm gonna dip this straight in the perm. You can see it's just that. I'm just gonna go straight on. You obviously do want to get it from the root up, because the root is where it gives you the shape. I think your best bet is to use one tool to put the product on and then another to clean up. Also making this video, there could be 3 people that look at this. They might just be my mum, you never know. But I'm extra, so I'm going to, and I am going to use cling film and put it over my eye. I've fucked that up, but basically I will be back in 10 minutes. I honestly can't take myself seriously with this thing dangling off my face. We are back. We have 50 seconds left. I can't possibly wait for 20 seconds, so I am just going to peel this off. Gently, gently, gently. Okay, fab. Your white tool, and basically you've got a cone side and you've got a flat side. I would highly suggest you use the flat side for your eyebrows and only use the comb side right at the end, because I did act as really, really bloody sharp, and I have actually cut myself here. So with that, I'm going to use this. I also find that because you've got on both your lashes and your eyebrows, you would put the lash glue on, and because that's very tacky and this is so fine, you tend to pull hairs out, which is not what we want. So I'm just going to use this flat side and take off as much of the perm solution as possible, and then I'm going to do exactly the same process again, but just use the fixation. We're actually going to use this cotton bud because we can really drag. I was on my 10-minute break. I did just give these 2 that I used for the perm solution a wipe down with a cotton pad and some micellar water. So I'm going to reuse these because, I mean, to be fair, you do get a lot in a pack, but I also think that you get so much product here that I want to save those for future applications, because to be honest, you shouldn't do these. I think every 6 weeks is enough. You do not need to do this anymore. I mean, the first time you do it, I have set an alarm for 6 weeks after I did my eyebrows, which was 2 weeks ago. And depending on how both things look by then I'll judge. Maybe I'll extend it to 8 weeks. But yeah, you don't want your hair and stuff to dry out, and you just don't want to be fucking about with it, you know? It might mean that my eyebrows and my lashes need a bit more help near the end of those weeks, but I'd rather do that. So I'm just doing exactly the same as I did before. So I'm just going to clean up my lash line, just so no product goes in my eye. Oh, you can, I've just got such a watery eye. Right, so I think that that's all on fine. The girl is going to, I mean, to be totally honest, catch me on glow up. Right, see you in 10. Bye. So, taking this off now. Also, how impressed are we with my new cling film? Fab. Right, I would recommend taking it off from the bottom up so it's going in the way of the hair. We've got to try and remove as much product as we can, which is quite difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use a cotton bud, try and remove as much product as I can. Then it says you use the oil to take as much off as possible. Like, I think because it's an oil base, it can cut through all the product and stuff like that, and it basically just feels hella nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think maybe I'll use the cleanser next, actually. Am I going rogue? Yes. Will I regret this? Probs. To save on the product, I'm actually just going to use cotton wool and micellar water. Because let's face it, that's basically what the cleanser is. And so, I've done that. And you can see, look, you get close. Hella weird. But anyway, I'm gonna take the lift off. Not the lift, the pad. That was really weird because it obviously had glue on it, but I haven't cleaned it yet. But first impressions, I look great. What I am going to do is just use the cotton pad to remove any of the glue from my lid. Maybe don't copy me on this, but I'm actually just grabbing my lashes. Enough micellar water, not too much it will go in my eye, you know, when it's really, really like damp, like wet, but I'm basically just putting the lashes in between the cotton pad, try and get the glue off. I should have reusable cotton pads, and when I finish them I am going to look into it. My friend has got some and she swears by them. I'm not going to lie, 3 of my lashes just came out. But don't panic, because your lashes come out every day, so I also cannot guarantee that is because of this product. That's nuts. Can you see? Maybe I'll take some photos, but I mean, that is mad. I still need to put the oil on, dip a new cotton bud pad in, and just give my lashes. But I'm so freaking impressed. Shook. And like, these are two, not procedures, things, I mean, yeah, I suppose procedures. These are two things that I honestly really wanted to do anyway, not before lockdown, but it was so expensive that doing both or doing one, yeah, I could probably do it then, but the upkeep and then having to pay someone else to do it, taking the time out your day, seemed like a really big commitment, to be honest. And I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks this, but I, before lockdown, would get my nails done as well. So that would be nails, that would be wax, that would then be eyelashes, that would then be eyebrows. Like, a girl's got to eat, a girl's got to have a bottle of wine. That's not gonna work out for me. So the fact now that I can do this, and I mean, I've done my eyebrows and my lashes, and like, you can see so much product still here. So I honestly think this is fabulous. I'm gonna do my other lash. I'm just gonna show you again, and I'm gonna do my other one, and then I will come back and show you both. Back from doing my left eye, and also, sorry, in the box of lash tools that had the little sticks, I didn't realise until I was using my eyebrow brush, obviously, there is actually an eyelash brush. Spoolie, I think it's called. But you can see the results. I mean, that hair here is literally touching skin. I've got a few friends whose lashes look like this with mascara, but I mean, I'm really fucking impressed. I'm really impressed. That's it. Buy it now. I mean, don't buy it. I mean, I'm not getting any money to you on. But I really am impressed with the brows. I'm impressed with the lashes. You could honestly get so much use out of this. It says that the pack expires in 2020. So definitely it will last you. Will it last me 2 years? Highly doubt it. But considering I'm only going to be doing my eyebrows and my lashes every 6 weeks, or depending on how everything keeps, maybe I'll extend that to 8 weeks. But I think it's really good. I do think that I could also have done both lashes at the same time. Next time I think I will, because my lashes won't be as straight, so they won't resist as much when doing the gluing down process. I would recommend to, when you put the glue on your lashes, to just wait a moment and then try to stick it, because I was trying to do it straight away. Obviously the glue wasn't sticky yet, so they just kind of pinged back straight, and I had to wait a bit longer. But other than that, I would highly recommend, especially during lockdown and stuff. Like, I don't particularly, I like having a little bit of mascara on and a brow, but because I've now done this, are still a bit flat to my skin, and they can be a little bit shiny. So if you do want to get rid of the shine from your brow once you've done that, if you do draw them in a little bit, if you do need to, once you've done that process, if you get a little bit of translucent powder, really small, I would probably use a little eyebrow brush, or even just one of these to just dab it on, and then dab the translucent powder over your eyebrow, and then just brush through. That will take away the shininess and make them look a bit more natural. But to be honest, I think they look fab. So yeah, thanks for watching my first video. Really exciting. And if there's anything, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else you want me to try. This is literally my first one, but I will most probably be trying some other homemade shit and seeing if it works. Anyway, cheers, fab, love ya.